Ahoy hoy, I'm B-Side Berto, and welcome to a new gaming series I'm putting out, and the game is Furnish Master. This game is a decorative furnishing game I'm playing on Steam. Like the other series of Cinema and Survival, these episodes will be a series of screenshots of gameplay. The idea is to have screenshots to a condensed video, roughly around 10 minutes, so you don't have to see me playing for an hour or so each time. When you play this game on the story mode, there are different buildings with different sizes, different rooms. For this one, I just tried to make an office area that was specifically made for myself for one person. Specifically played this one in a while, and a bunch of updates have come out, so I want to redo this one. So I'm going to completely delete everything that's in here and start anew. But before I do, I wanted to do a quick walk around to kind of show where I was at, things I like, things I didn't like, and then you can see where I go from there. So again, this is supposed to be an office for one person, and the idea was to kind of have a warehouse style feel, brick walls, concrete floors. I kind of left a lot of things open. I didn't finish everything. I'm still playing around with ideas when I had this. And you'll see when we go through it, the lighting is pretty bad. I purposely did not put as much light as I should have. There are 3 large windows against the wall, and I wanted to see how much natural light came in. This particular space in story mode has 3 spaces to do: a main room, a back room, and a bathroom. And I'll go through each one separately to kind of show you where I was doing it. The first is the main room. I have a small entrance area, sitting living area, the wall with the 3 large windows, a library study area, and around the corner there's a desk office area. These doors lead into the main entrance area. It's pretty basic. You can see my little gargoyle unicorn on top of the door. I did put a little end table, some boxes and paper, and the folding screen to kind of separate it out. Going down, this was kind of just dead space, and I wasn't 100% sure what to do with it at the time. Again, when I built this, I was still learning it, and I have built much more after it, and more updates have came out. So there's a lot more that I can put into it, and I will when I refix everything. This is the large wall with the big windows. You can see the 2 over the 3 there. On the first one towards the corner, I just took small desk decorations essentially and blew them up larger to kind of see how they would look and how the shadows would play off of it. This second window, I kind of made a plant wall, and I just kind of put a keyboard in between to fill some space. And from this view, if we turned around to 180, you'll see the lounge sitting area. This was originally designed if I could have my own space, my own office, my own place I could go do what I want to do. So this could be for sports, watching TV, gaming. When I was building this, I wanted different styles, different sizes, different colors. So I kind of put a hodgepodge of things together. And you can see the 2 lights by the screen in the corner and the string lights by the TV. I'm kind of seeing what it looked like. The picture frames on the wall, I was trying to, the top above the TV. The idea was to do like album covers. The handful of rugs I had put down, I just put down. I didn't change the color, I didn't change the size. I just kind of see I wanted to see what they look like. Going to the corner of the room is where I have a library study area. I haven't played this particular level in such a long time. I didn't even finish decorating it out. And you can see one bookshelf is more filled out than the other. The handful of things I do like are the globe, the rocket ship, and the rubber ducky on there. These are small desk objects that I was able to enlarge to a certain degree. More updates have come out with books and magazines and small items. So a lot of this can be fixed up and done better. In general, I do like how this space was going to come out. And you can see these larger books in the middle shelf. I'm from the United States, and I was trying to make a military branch thing. So these colors are supposed to represent the different branches of our military: Marines, Navy, Air Force, and Army. Continue on to my desk area. This was pretty straightforward. Just 2 desks. One side has a computer screen, the other side has a typewriter. There's a phone in between. In this corner here, I wanted to make a music trophy case kind of thing. So I started off with a guitar, and I added a series of small musical instruments that could just kind of fit wherever I could. Overall, I do kind of like the way this came out, but I will add on to it with more instruments, more guitars, and I believe you can change the colors of the guitars as well. This is the back door that leads into a break room that goes towards the bathroom. You can see another gargoyle unicorn I did put on top. And in the corner, I just kind of put random stuff, a printer, copier, shredder, and some wall cabinets to see how much space I have. I did put a series of bottles on top to see how much space I had and could play with. Again, bad lighting, not much decoration going on. Just kind of want to see how much space I had to go with. This door leads directly into the break room. That's for the next room that we'll do. This break room kitchenette area is separated into 3 areas: a storage section, the kitchen section, and a locker room gym kind of area. Start off with storage. I just put a shelf in the corner and put random things on there to see what they look like. Paperwork, tools, a safe on the bottom. You can also see in this area with the different style brick in the wall and a blue carpet. It doesn't match the first room, which it should, but I kind of wanted to see what different looks at this point. The kitchenette area is very basic and very simple. Anything with drinks I put all the way to the right: water, coffee, and a kettle for tea. I only put 1 wall shelf up with a handful of mugs. There's 4 cabinets, 2 matching and 2 that don't. That sink doesn't even belong there. I kind of wanted to see if I could try to put it on top of there, make it fit so it looks a little bit awkward. On the other side, I did just small weights and freestanding equipment. So I didn't mind putting this in there. When I rebuild this, I am going to take that out. And you can see how much dead space is there. All these walls are blank, a lot of floor space. And because it's only supposed to be 1 person, I kind of took the locker room and put it out in the kitchenette area, which is a little bit awkward, but... And again, I just did a straight line of a wardrobe, some shoes, and a small table with a mirror on the wall. Going from the break room that leads into the bathroom. Like all the other rooms, it's very simple laid out and not much detail. I did try to make this one brighter with blues and whites, and you'll see in the corner I threw in some oranges. Nothing special when you walk in. You go straight towards the sink area. Basic sink, mirror. Around the corner there is a bench. I do like the bench in here. I do like the little natural artwork on top to give it some color. You'll see supplies in the back there. I should have put them in a cabinet or some kind of storage, not just loose like that. And then around the corner is a toilet and a shower. And I did put pops of orange and yellow in here. And I do like the little radio on top. But again, it's very simple, nothing special in here. So after I post this video showing all this, I'm going to go through all this and delete everything completely and build it anew. The next time I build this, I'm going to build this with the idea of 2 or 3 people are reworking here. So multiple desks for working, areas designed for multiple people to interact and do stuff. So hope you liked the quick tour of this. If you have any ideas, if you play this game and know how things work, feel free to chime in. And then hopefully in the next couple episodes, I'll show room by room how I'm setting things up. I will most likely start off with the bathroom, since it's a smaller room and easier to do. Stay tuned for the next one to see how this all develops. Take care and have a good one.